So Tesla is set to report earnings this week, but regardless of what the earnings report has in store for us, guys, I want you to keep in mind these 10 catalysts I'm going to walk you through today, because this is kind of what I see in Tesla stock here in 2021. This is not looking out, 3 to 5 years, because there's a lot more catalysts to cover at that point. I'm just looking at catalysts this year, and there's a lot to be excited for. So I just want to remind you, if Tesla stock drops massively after earnings, we're not going to panic here on this channel. We're going to use that opportunity to buy the dip, because when we focus on these catalysts, we can see the long-term potential for this business, and any dips are going to get bought up pretty quick. So the first thing is full self-driving subscription. This is something that Tesla's expect to announce sometime in May. This has been a catalyst for a little while now. Right now you can only purchase the full package for like 10 grand or so. And if you don't purchase that, well, too bad, no full self-driving for you. So what Tesla's probably gonna do is introduce some sort of subscription. Elon Musk has hinted at this quite a few times. And it's probably gonna be a few $100s a month. Maybe there's a minimum term you have to subscribe for, maybe like 3 months or something. But there's also suspicion that they may raise the total price of full self-driving. So maybe it's like a couple $100 a month to subscribe, or now it's $15,000 to actually purchase. I don't know what the terms are, but this is the first catalyst to watch out for, because when that's introduced, it's going to be another huge revenue stream here for Tesla, in my opinion, because a lot of people are going to be curious and be like, hey, I can try this out for a few $100. Sure, click, 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 subscribe on the app. I have full self-driving now. The second catalyst is the Cybertruck. There are rumors that this may be ready for production by the end of this year. We'll wait and see. Maybe it gets pushed out to next year, but we can be optimistic. Could happen at the end of this year. And there are so many pre-orders for this. There's so much excitement for this that I think when this is out, there's going to be so much media and press attention that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I want to buy more Tesla stock again. I love this company. I love their products. And that's going to probably excite a lot more investors, institutions, retail. Everyone starts pumping back into the stock, and we could easily pass our previous highs if that's the case. Now, in line with this, our third catalyst is Gigafactory Texas. There's going to be another Gigafactory opened up in Austin, Texas. It's probably going to be primarily for the Cybertrucks, I believe. And of course, every time Tesla opens up a new Gigafactory, it just means that they can produce that many more vehicles. It means they can produce over time millions of vehicles from these Gigafactories, and that's just going to keep increasing their market share over and over again. The fourth catalyst, guys, is around the Tesla semi-trucks. This is something they announced a few years ago. Kind of been forgotten. Some big companies placed pre-orders for them. I believe PepsiCo was one of those companies. But now we may see these trucks start to get delivered by the end of this year. Again, this is something that could be pushed out to next year. We'll have to wait and see. Now with the chip shortages and that kind of stuff, it could affect these timelines. However, it is definitely something to look forward to. Maybe they produce a couple of them by the end of this year so that customers get them and create some buzz, all this kind of stuff. But Tesla is a very smart company with their marketing. They typically don't release a few new things at the same time. They kind of space it out a bit so that there's no, silent period typically in Tesla. And when they see, there's a lot of negativity or questions or doubt or excitement just dying down, that's when they hit us with something new, and boom, the excitement's back. Right now, we're currently in a lull with Tesla. There's a lot going on with that whole consumer reports thing. Maybe their earnings report will be the catalyst that shoots us higher once again. We'll see. But anyways, I'm getting too off topic here. Let's get back to this list. Number 5 is Tesla Model S Plaid Edition or Plaid Plus Edition. These are going to be the fastest cars in production. They're going to beat out Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Bugattis. Doesn't matter. It's going to cost much less. It's going to be much faster. It's going to be very practical. And a lot of people are going to be able to afford this compared to some of these other supercars. So that's going to be exciting. People are going to probably post some videos on YouTube, racing with Lamborghinis, racing with the fastest cars in the world. And Tesla's going to win out most of the time. So it's definitely going to add a lot more press, a lot more attention, a lot more excitement to their brand. Number 6, we're jumping back to full self-driving this time, but this time we're talking about the beta. Like the full self-driving where you sit in the car, you turn it on, and it literally drives you from point A to point B. There's 1,000, maybe 2,000 testers in the US right now that have been using this, and so far the feedback has been extremely positive. Tesla's pretty much expected to widely release this to more people. Maybe they just start off in the US with certain states. Maybe they move it to Canada as well. Fingers crossed. But either way, that's going to be huge. Don't even underpin this, because full self-driving, the actual full self-driving, point A to point B, will probably be something worth in the trillions at some point. No other manufacturer is anywhere close to this. Tesla can start licensing this technology out to other manufacturers. There's so much potential for this, guys. It's pure software based, so it's high margins. It's going to be big. Number 7 is in regards to their delivery numbers. Again, because of the chip shortages, it could affect it this year, but Tesla could surpass 1 million deliveries this year. If that happens, guess what? There's going to be another huge slew of press come in, say, wow, they actually surpassed this. I didn't think this was possible. It would blow away analyst estimates. And you know what happens when analyst estimates get blown away? Yeah, the stock price tries to make a run for all-time highs. Number 8, guys, is a new Gigafactory in Berlin. In Germany, Tesla is building another Gigafactory. Yes, another one. And that's expected to open up sometime July or August, I believe, and that's going to serve Europe. That's going to be big because right now Europe is kind of constrained. You know, Fremont has to ship it out. China has kind of their own Gigafactory going. So Europe is kind of left in the dark right now, but as soon as that opens up, guess what? That opens a huge market there for Tesla. They can sell to all the European countries, and that's going to help and contribute to our previous point, which is 1 million deliveries this year. Number 9 is the possible unveil of the Model 2. Now, I have a feeling they may save this for next year because there's just way too many catalysts this year for Tesla. They may save it for next year, and if that's the case, it could be early next year where they introduce a cheap $25,000 Tesla. This, of course, would be huge in markets like India, in China, you know, in more congested areas, probably even in Europe, because they typically drive smaller cars there. And that would be another huge money driver. Even in the States here, $25,000, it's going to be extremely affordable. A lot of people are going to want to get this car. And if it comes with like basic autopilot, that kind of stuff, it's going to be a game changer to get Tesla truly into the masses and be a car that pretty much anyone can afford. Now, number 10, our final thing on here, is something we've already started seeing them do, and that is put some more effort into solar. Musk actually tweeted this last week around, you know, some change to the solar tiles, the solar roof project that they're working on. I believe now you have to buy a power wall or power pack to go with it. It's kind of like a bundle deal now. But anyways, I think Tesla's going to focus a lot more on this aspect of their business, probably, you know, going into the back half of this year. And that's going to be another massive segment. Tesla Energy is another untapped part of this business. Once that starts ramping, once it starts becoming more of an adopted product like their automobiles have, I believe it'll be another huge catalyst to once again send Tesla higher. So guys, I know I sound super excited when I talk about Tesla, and that's because I am legitimately excited about the future of this company, not only from an investment perspective, but just from a business perspective. It's great to see a business that's innovating so quick, that's pushing the boundaries, that's trying new things, just doing things differently, and I'm a proud shareholder of Tesla. And remember, regardless of what happens with the earnings report, I will not be selling my Tesla shares. And if we dip quite significantly on this earnings, yeah, I'll probably be forced to buy. That's just how this goes. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to invest positively, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.